Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another brand new progress report on Railroad. Now you may have noticed that I haven't uploaded progress reports or videos in general in the past 4 months or so. And here's what I'm going to do. For the next few progress reports, I will be pretending to follow my usual progress report upload schedule, even though I'm literally recording this in November. And this is so that you'll be kept up to date with what's happening in Railroad. So just like what I did in June, all of these stuff will already be built, it's just that I'm recording the videos like 4 months later. So without further ado, let's begin. So in the intro, you may have already noticed that this is a pretty foreign station to you because you obviously have not seen this before. But this is what the progress report is for. So this is actually Ferealston station. Let's do it before and after. I actually don't know a good angle for it. So I think I have a picture like this way. Okay. Are you ready? So before, yeah, look at that road. It just has like 2 platforms and like 3 wonky exits on both ends. And after, oh, do you see that? Do I need to zoom out a little bit more? So before, no, just have a look at how tiny it is, how minuscule it is. And after, so yeah, obviously we got a new station and we obviously have something missing here. So that is actually the Ferealston sidings. Right, there used to be like sidings over here if you remember from that picture. So I actually removed it. Why? Because it was in the way of whatever I'm building. And obviously we have some more track work over here. I'll talk about that later on in the video, but for now just notice that we have obviously a brand new station building with 8 platforms this time. Just have a review of what platforms we have here. First of all, nice lanterns, nice lighting. Underside is really cool. So I just, for ease sake, I'll say going this way, trains going this way will be going west, and trains going this way will be east. So that is all 8 platforms. Now moving on, when I was explaining, you may have noticed that, hey, what is this Rounford Line thing going to Rounford? Now, I'm happy to explain to you that if you remember in a previous video, we have the Bartchess Line extension platform. So it's gonna be like a extension line, pretty obviously. This was actually the Bartchess Line extension. Now I decided that that is not really a suitable name for it. So I decided that we scrap the Bartchess Line extension and we rebrand it to the Rounford Line. So now the Rounford Line will be taking over the Bartchess Line extension. Which brings me to my next point, being that the Rounford Line Phase 1 has opened, which is from RL1 to RL5. This would be RL1 if you look at the signs here. Yep, there it is, RL1 Ferealston. The station names are the same. We have RL2 Quinton Hill. We have RL3 Bellsmore. And we have RL4 Warnstall. The Dutchery Freight Station. Now it's RL4A, not BE4A. Dutchery Freight Station still stays the same. And of course, Dutchery RL5. So this is where the Rounford Line Phase 1 opened until, and you may have remembered from a previous video that the track just ends here abruptly. And it is the end of the extension line, so you can see the track doesn't go any further. We have continued extending the Rounford Line, considering this is not just the Bartchess Line extension anymore. We have continued. Moving on, we will be going down here into RL6. Dutchery River. So this is situated nicely by the Dutchery River, which those 2 are named after, Dutchery. We got RL7 Rosevale. There it is, RL7 Rosevale, and this is all that is built so far. So now that we're done talking about the Rounford Line, let's head on over back to Ferealston. And this time we will be following the Bartchess Line. Back in a previous video, we have opened the Bartchess Line Phase 4A up to BL24 Nectoner. We have BL22 Quinton, BL23 Bellyweldon, and BL24 Nectoner over there. I have opened them up as part of Bartchess Line Phase 4A. Now we have extended the track. We have not opened new stuff, but we have extended the track. So let's head on over here and check out what new stuff is built. First of all, we have BL25 Astraki. BL25 Astraki is a nice island platform with the mailbox design series. Let's find the plaque over here. There's a plaque. There it is! So we have started a new station design series. This one will be called the Mailbox series. The previous one you may have remember is the Cross-Beam design series. So this is the Mailbox series. Why? Because, well, if you look at it from this angle, it looks like a mailbox. Now moving on from BL25, we have BL26 Nailips. Over here, BL26 Nailips, also the Mailbox design series. We have BL27 Dock Whale Pond. BL27 Dock Whale Pond is also a Mailbox design series, and you can see the nice little pond over here. BL28 Dock Whale. BL28 Dock Whale, nice. You can see that I'm really addicted to this Mailbox design series. So, we have BL29 Fereal Village, and you can see it's a nice village. This house got cut off, unfortunately. I didn't do anything, I swear. It was generated like that. And then we have BL30 Fereal East, because that is Fereal. And moving on here to our final station in the Bartchess Line for this progress report, we have BL31 Sachebes. Also a mailbox design. You can tell I'm really addicted to this mailbox design series. And of course, for the final time, let's go back to Ferealston. Now you may remember when I was explaining what all the different platforms are, you may have heard this phrase, the Calen line. What is the Calen line? So the Calen line is a new line that I've created, which basically connects Ferealston, which is literally over here. This is Ferealston, all the way to Calen, as the name suggests, the Calen line. Calen is all the way on the airport line. If you want to get from here to like Ferealston, you don't have to just take the Bartchess line all the way to get to the central line and change and stuff like that. We could just have one seamless transfer from the Rounford Line all the way to Ferealston, if you will. And that is the purpose of the Calen line. So it's essentially an express line cutting through many stations. Starting from here would be the last stop of the Calen line. But the thing about Calen line is that since it's a seamless transfer, trains could be running on the Calen line, arrive at Ferealston station, and just seemingly move on to the Rounford Line. So now you may be thinking, okay, how do we get the trains from Ferealston all the way up to here, or from here all the way up to Ferealston? That is what the Calen line is, which I have just started, and we are going to start building tracks. Starting at FL6 Ferealston, we have built tracks from FL6 Ferealston all the way up to FL05 Compassville. So I'm going to show you the tracks that we have built from Ferealston all the way to Compassville. It's a new set of tracks, so it's cutting through here. It's basically an express line. We have the Isle of Christmas. Yeah, I had to modify the stations to fit the line. I mean, yeah, I know it looks funny, yeah, but the line has to pass through. And as here, we hop on over the Bartchess Line, and now we end up on the left side. And then there are many stations where I had to rebuild them. So because they were basically two separate platforms, you know, there's one on this side and the other one on this side. But for making this line, I had to destroy the station on this side and just move it upwards. So that is why I moved some of the tracks up. Some of the platforms are now on top. So here the Bartchess Line splits up to go right, while we go straight. So let's head on over. And you can see over there, there's the Bartchess Line right there. And there it is, the Bartchess Line. We have reunited with the Bartchess Line. You can follow over here. There it is, that is Compassville. So once again, these tracks over here are the Bartchess Line. That is the Central Line. And this entire mess of tracks is the Calen line. And of course, we rebuilt the Compassville station. So similar for Ferealston, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 platforms. 5 platforms, 10 tracks, and you can see all over here we have a lot of different stuff for the Calen line, blah 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 blah. So yeah, that is basically the Calen line over the next few progress reports. We're gonna slowly extend it from Ferealston over there, as we remember FL6, all the way to Calen Tarentum. So yeah, that is basically all for this progress report. Just to remind you, I am pretending to follow my usual upload schedule, even though I'm literally recording this in November. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! I'm new to this, man. I haven't done this in 4 months.